Hi guys, me again. So this video I'm gonna tell you what we've eaten so far this week. I've done a bit of a meal plan as well up until Sunday, so I'll tell you that. And also one of my cheapest, easiest dishes ever I'm gonna cook and show you how I make it. My meal plan usually runs Wednesday to Wednesday. It has been doing Tuesday to Tuesday because that's when I could get Asda. But this week it's gone back to Wednesday again, and Wednesday I got my Morrisons, I got my Asda order and I got the Morrisons Too Good To Go bag. So I have been trying to cook with that so I don't waste any of it. Wednesday night my dad cooked. Last night we had stir fry using the stir fry pack, and I did that with some noodles, and I made a honey and soy sauce dressing to go over the top. Gorgeous. I made enough so my little boy could have that in his lunchbox today in school, so he took that with him. Today he's got a play date again, and I'm going to do pizza for him and his friend, and I'll do that with some bits on the side as well, garlic bread and cucumber and pepper sticks, so they'll have that. My dad's sorting himself out. Tomorrow I'm going to do a load of batch cooking. I'm going to do a load of soup. I've got some left for the freezer, and then Sunday I'm going to do a roast dinner, and hopefully I'll make enough. If my little boy and my dad doesn't eat it all, there'll be enough for leftovers on Monday as well. Or, you know, I'll make something with the leftovers from tomorrow on Sunday for Monday. So this week, really simple meals, really quick and really cheap. This is the dish that I'm going to cook for me tonight, and it's just basically pasta sauce and pasta, so like a tomato sauce and pasta. Let me bring you down and show you my ingredients. Right, this is the basil I've picked off my 5 little plants that got on my windowsill, and this is about either the 3rd or the 4th picking, and they're still growing strong, and there's loads. Now my little boy's not too keen on basil in pasta dishes, but because him and his friend are having pizza tonight, this is really just for me. I've also got the plum tomatoes that I got from the Too Good To Go box, and I've got some garlic off the allotment or my garden where it's from. So homegrown garlic, tomatoes, basil and olive oil and a bit of seasoning, and that's it. And it's so simple. I'm going to chop these tomatoes. Tomatoes chopped. I'm just going to thinly slice the garlic. I'm going to get a handful of basil and sprinkle that on. Sea salt. Black pepper. Olive oil, and a tiny little bit of sugar, because plum tomatoes and cherry tomatoes are quite sweet as it is. So there we go, and I'm just going to put that in the oven now and roast it, and then I'll cook my pasta later when I'm ready for it. Okay, so that's in the oven now. Really simple: tomatoes, basil, garlic, salt and pepper, bit of olive oil or any oil you've got, and it's done. If I was making that for my son, he wouldn't like the skin on the tomatoes, and obviously I would not use that much salt. But this pasta is just for me. Oh, and I can't wait. So I'm just going to let that roast now, and when it's done and the pasta's done, and I'm just going to, oh, I cannot wait. Yeah, so I'll be back when it's all done. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I've just picked my son up from school. He's got play date, so they're playing in the lounge. My tomatoes, what I did is I turned the oven off when I went to school, so they're just fine. I'll leave them in there until I'm ready to eat them. but I thought I'd show you what I do with my pasta. So I never measure it. I just put a couple of handfuls in, then I boil the kettle. Cover the pasta. Tiny little bit of olive oil or any oil. Give it a stir. And I put the lid on and I leave it. And that's all I do. I don't turn it on or anything, but it's got to be boiling water obviously. And usually by the time I want dinner ready, which depends on the boys, but I'm thinking maybe about 5 o'clock, that pasta should be done. If it's not, I just like boil it for a couple of minutes. You know, it saves on boiling time and electricity and everything. Okay, this has been here now about 45 minutes and it's done. That's a cheap way of cooking pasta. I've pulled the tomatoes out of the oven and they're done. So I'm going to drain the pasta now and just mix it all together. So that's drained now, and I just add a bit of pasta. To the tomatoes. I always do too much pasta, but it doesn't matter because I'll just cool this down and we can eat it later. I'll probably freeze it. Now I had a tiniest bit of cheese left, so I've grated that and I'm going to sprinkle that on top. This smells absolutely gorgeous. The cherry tomatoes cost 19p. The basil and the garlic was free from my allotment. I've got maybe, I don't know, 10-20p worth of cheese in there and pennies for the pasta. And then I've got some leftover for later. Then what I'm going to do with this is just add a bit more black pepper. And a bit of grated cheese. And there we go. Done. Ah, I can't wait to taste this. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Absolutely stunning. Just perfect. Lovely, lovely. And it's such a cheap meal. No, suitable for vegetarians and vegans. Obviously if you're vegan, you'll want to change to a vegan cheese, but everything else, oh, a little bit more. Yeah, absolutely stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm going to go and eat this now, and if you can, give it a try. It's so cheap, so quick to make, and absolutely delicious. So thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!